It's a Manchu. Welcome back to Minecraft Bedrock versus Java, where I play through both versions of the game and compare the two. Here I am in the Bedrock world, and I've built a few things. Just a couple of things since last time. I built this pumpkin melon farm. And I've already demonstrated that build in a previous... I got a few melons and pumpkins building there. I demonstrated that in a previous video. I've also demonstrated in a previous video a wool farm, and I built a wool farm here. I kind of needed to in order to collect all that netherite by bed mining. I needed to get a lot of wool. I have a crap ton of wool. And let's see what else. Oh! So I've been doing a lot of exploration. I've been looking for a lot of shipwrecks, desperately trying to find this one thing. And I finally found it. Bamboo. Yes, I have bamboo, and it's about frickin' time I have bamboo. I need that stuff later on, and it's really helpful to have. Scaffolding is kind of nice to have, and I'm finally going to have access to it. And there's another little problem I have. I have these two villagers here. I wanted to add a librarian and a cleric to my trade hall. I got these villagers over from the villager breeder that I made. And as soon as they got here, they decided, we want to be butchers instead. So where are the workstations that have made them decide to become butchers? That would be a smoker. They got here and decided they want to be butchers. And the workstations are over here in the Zero-Tech kelp farm. These are clearly the workstations that they've chosen, these smokers. Even though there's no way they can ever get to them. And it's a problem with Bedrock. I've mentioned it before, that villagers will claim a workstation as long as it's within a certain range. It doesn't matter if they can pathfind it to it or not. I've let those butcher villagers sit there for a long time, unable to pathfind to those smokers, and they will not change professions. The only way I'm going to get them to become a librarian and a cleric is by breaking all other potential workstations in the area, including the smokers for my Zero-Tech kelp farm. It means I'm going to break my Zero-Tech kelp farm and have to start over from scratch. That stinks. But I guess I can look at it as a silver lining to it. The principle behind this Zero-Tech kelp farm will also work for bamboo. And since I have bamboo now, I could expand this farm to also make a lot of bamboo in addition to the kelp. And it might require that I break this farm and like move it slightly so it'll still fit in the building. So that actually will work out for me. Because if I expand it to make bamboo as well and have to break it anyway, that'll work out. But that's not really what I'm doing today. What I want to do today is finally go to the Nether, find a fortress, and raid it and get the stuff from that. So let me go gather the materials I need and get started with that. Now, I don't know if I showed this off before, but I have a lodestone now. I can use a compass on a lodestone and it will now point to the location of this lodestone. Where did I get this? I didn't actually make this. I got this before I collected all of that ancient debris. I was looking for saddles, again. In the Nether this time, I knew where there were a couple of bastions, and I raided a couple of bastions. One of which was a Piglin Stables bastion, trying to find saddles. And it was in one of those bastions that I found this lodestone in a chest. So that's going to be helpful for me to find my way back. Don't really need it now. Alright, let's go see if we can find our way to lava level and find a strider. There's some striders over there, but they're pretty distant. Oh, there's one close by. Hey! Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, I'm on fire. Where is he? Hard to see what I'm shooting at when I'm on fire! Okay, that was unpleasant. That was unpleasant. But the strider I found right away, that's good. Put the saddle on him, and get on, and he should travel whatever direction I'm pointing. You know, incidentally, unlike in Java Edition, if I don't have this warp fungus on a stick equipped, In Java Edition, the stride will just stop dead. But in Bedrock Edition, it'll kind of wander aimlessly. At least I think it'll wander aimlessly. Maybe not. Maybe I'm lying. Maybe it doesn't wander aimlessly like I thought it did. Whatever. Anyway, let's get moving. Now, if I use this, it should move a lot faster. Yeah. Like, significantly faster. Oh, there it is right there. Found it. I just gotta find a place that I can get into it. It looks like it's pretty extensive, this fortress. Like, really extensive. Oh crap, oh crap. And I keep missing them. There we go. Get rid of those guys. Oh. It's a fellow traveler. Hey, friend. Fancy meeting you here. Going my way? That's fine. Gotta find a way up here. This looks like a way up. There we go. Okay, I think we can get off. Thanks for the ride, buddy. I don't really need to save him anywhere. I have an extra saddle. And besides that, I'm probably going to go back the way I went back in the Java world. Through the nether ceiling. Just have to figure out a way to get there from here. There it is. Should I pillar up to it? Also, I'm not sure if I actually have this warp nylium. I'm not sure if I have any of it. I'll collect some. Myself a little safety area here. Need to collect something to use as safety barriers. Wow, look at all the guys down here. These Ziglins, I swear. Hey, I have a blaze rod. Awesome. Make a safety box for myself while I do a little bit of crafting. Okay, let's see. Maybe a couple of ender chests. Hello, inventory. Come on, guy. Come on. Come on. I know you want to hit me. Oh, I got cocky. That's the first time one of them tagged me. With the wither effect. Wasn't too bad. Hey! A wither skeleton skull. Sweet. I think I'll put that away for safekeeping. Another one. Sweet. Oh! What the heck? It's a regular skeleton with a sword. I'm like, well, the withers can't get to me. So I wouldn't have to worry about the skeleton, but it's a regular skeleton, which is short enough to get through, with a sword instead of a bow. Okay, that's different. Look at that. That's the third head I found. Yeah, with wither skeletons, there's a small % chance of them dropping a wither skeleton skull. If I'm going to fight the wither, I'm going to need those. If I have looting 3 on my sword, and I kill them with my sword, I have a 5% chance of getting a skull. It's less than that if I'm just shooting them with a bow. Significantly less. You know what that means? That means I could summon the wither. Not that I'm going to do that for a long time, but I could. That's different. That's very different. What's in here? Netherwart! Fantastic. Well, I haven't found a blaze spawner. There's also a saddle. That's kind of cool. I haven't found a blaze spawner, and I haven't found... like any of those netherwart farms anywhere. But I have netherwart, and I have soul sand already. So I'm probably pretty good to go. Oh, I take it back. Right there's the thing I hadn't found yet. With that, I have pretty much everything I need. It couldn't hurt to get more blaze rods. Be careful not to get too greedy. I searched this place pretty thoroughly, I think, but I think I've overstayed my welcome. It's time to get out. I can use this compass to tunnel my way back to my hub. It's that way. I also can look at coordinates, but, you know, hey. I have this freaking lodestone, I might as well make use of it. Yeah, one difference I noticed in Java Edition doing this tunneling along the nether ceiling, it's all netherrack in Bedrock. There's none of this other blocks like basalt or blackstone or anything like that. It's pretty much at this height, all netherrack. It makes it a lot easier to tunnel. Oh, lava. More lava. Alright, maybe I could brighten that sign up later. I don't have any glow ink on me right now. But that's the way to the fortress. Okay, made it back to my base. I don't know if I've shown off this base before, really. It's nothing really special to look at. It's just a place that's a shelter from all the bad things in the Nether. Nothing fancy. Anyway, this is what I brought back. 41 blaze rods is enough to last me for a very long time. I'm a little disappointed that I didn't find a blaze spawner, because I would have liked to make a farm out of that so I could actually have blaze rods as a source of fuel. But other than for a source of fuel, I have more blaze rods than I'll ever need. Plenty of soul sand. I already have some soul sand from bartering, and a bunch of nether warts, some gold, iron, and diamonds. 5 wither skeleton skulls. That's impressive. The looting 3 on the sword really helped a lot there. And I will ultimately want to get more wither skeleton skulls, because to summon a wither I need 3. And my intention is, by the end of this series, that I'm going to summon 4. And make, like, 4 beacons. But that's kind of a long-term goal. That's not going to happen next time. It's going to be quite a ways in the future. There's plenty of stuff to do before I take on multiple withers. Now I'm caught up. I'm caught up with Java Edition, and now when I do something in Bedrock Edition, I can do it in Java Edition and vice versa and do the same stuff together. Except for one thing. I need to do a little more exploring in the Java Edition world. So let me go take care of that now. Okay, now I'm in the Java world, and since the Java world didn't crash and die, and I've been in this world since before the 1.17 update, it means that a lot of the chunks around where I've been working at and where my base is were generated during 1.16. So I don't have access to a lot of the new blocks and materials. So I have to go exploring to find that stuff. It's just a question of how far away do I have to go to find it. And, well, I figured that out. I was traveling up north from my base to an area that was off anything that I mapped already. And I figured that still could be chunks that were already loaded because, you know, skirting along the edge of the maps, I might have rendered some chunks in there, like off the edge of the map. But anyway, on my way back from that pillager raid and past the outpost, I came across this. Right down here. Copper. That indicates that I'm in new terrain. So, I don't know how well you can see it on the map here, but the pillager outpost is toward the center of the map. My base is south of here. Everything north of this spot should be newly generated terrain, and I should be able to find new stuff here. And I have a list of stuff I want to try and get, mostly from 1.17 with one exception. I want to go exploring to the north, find a cave, go caving, see what I can find, and hopefully check off a lot of that stuff on my list. So let's get going. Thought I saw a cave up here. Yeah, that looks like a cave. Let's see how deep that goes. That wasn't one of the things on my list. Copper, on the other hand. Copper is something that was on my list. That's one of the things on my list. Of course, I need a lot more of it. Creeper! Alright, I don't know why my arrow phased through that creeper, but that worked. And Oxalotl is on my list. Unfortunately, I need a bucket of water to get it. Let's see if I can find some water. There we go. In Bedrock Edition, strangely enough, you can use an empty bucket to get an Oxalotl. But you can't do that in Java Edition. It's an interesting way to give yourself infinite water. Might as well collect some of that too. What is this? Tough? Oh, that's Grimstone. Ooh. And Grimstone coal. Gotta silk touch this stuff. Okay, let's see if I can make this work. That did it. Usually I don't have use for this technique outside of Skyblock, but I can take one water source, bone meal it, grant some grass, and make 2 water sources out of it. And now I have an infinite water source. It's a nice dark area, hopefully, where oxalotls and glow squid can spawn. Is that tough? Ah, excellent. Aim at this guy. There we go. Gotcha. What the hell? This is Y16. Well, that's another thing on my list. I'm gonna have to do something else before I can collect it. This is weird, though. This lava lake is at Y16. That doesn't seem right. Yeah, I'm reading that right. Alright, I need to get water. Perfect. I knew flooding this cave was a good idea. Okay, now I got water. I can access that stuff. Dripstone blocks, pointed dripstone, those were on my list. Trying to swim upstream. Gotcha. Ooh, is that a mine shaft? I think there's a mine shaft up there. Lots of zombies. Sounds like they're close. Is there a zombie spawn around here? Because there's a lot of zombies here. I also noticed this. This is new for mine shafts in 1.17. They have supports made of oak logs. Oh, that's a dungeon. A zombie spawner dungeon. That explains some things. Where are my coordinates? Hey! A minecart chest. Ooh, look at that. Dripstone, lots of it. Alright, what's in here? Yes! Glowberries, check that off my list. Fantastic. Wow. This is an honest-to-goodness dripstone cave. Well, I'm going to strip this for all its resources. Okay, I think I've done enough damage here today. Boy, I collected a lot of stuff. I couldn't find a geode, though. I was a little disappointed by that. I'd really like to find one. I may have to look up on Chunkbase where to find one, because I kind of need to get one at some point. It seemed like in Bedrock Edition, I couldn't help but stumble all over those geodes, but not finding them in Java Edition. I could, go across the water and look for them like in an ocean. That's another option. But I found a mine shaft, and my gosh, there was a lot of stuff in that mine shaft. Let's show you what I've got so far here. So these were all the new 1.17 update things that I found. I made a little cave down at about Y5, filled it with water and kept it dark. That's on the way to the mine shaft. So every time I walk by, there were axolotls, and I picked them up. So I got a bunch of those, and a few glow insects too. I found many minecart chests and got some glowberries in those. I decided not to completely strip down the dripstone cave. I left it fairly intact, just collected some of the extra dripstone from it. Got a bunch of deep slate coal ore, a bunch of cobbled deep slate, and there's more to find down there if I really want it, and some tuft, and like a crap ton of coal. And that's not even counting the metal, the gold and the iron, which is over here. I've been smelting it away. See, there's a lot there. More being smelted. More yet to go. Lots in there. And this is like extra stuff that's not really related to 1.17 that I also found while mining. So I got a lot of stuff. More than I'm going to be able to carry in one trip. I was kind of hoping to set up like a nether portal and link it to my hub, but I'm probably going to have to deal with that later. What I really want to do is find a geode and make a nether portal to give me a shortcut through the nether to get to the geode from my base. But to do that, I have to find a geode. I'll work on that. I'll keep exploring, looking around, see if I can find a geode. And of course, I still need moss blocks. It'd be nice if I could find some cactus, which I'm not going to find mining underground, obviously. Alright. I found a geode. And I gotta be honest with you, I didn't find this by luck. I did look on Chunkbase to find it, because I've been looking around for a few hours and I just about given up on trying to find it. I'm right underneath the pillager outpost, and there should be a couple geodes in this immediate vicinity. There's this one here around Y10, another one a little bit higher up, somewhere near here. I want to see if I can find both of them. And then I'm going to build a portal, like right in this area, so that I can go here to the geodes to collect stuff when I need it. Get a shortcut through the nether. Okay, so I got one geode here. And another one right up here. Now, I think I want to make a nether portal somewhere between the two. This seems like a good spot right here. Okay. Let's make a note of this spot. Okay, now activate it. Now I'm not going through that portal. No, sir. I just want to note where it is. I'll go into the nether and make a portal on the other side to link them. village. There's my house. Okay, so I've gone back to my home base, back to my nether hub, and now I have to do a little quick math. The place where I put the portal at where the geodes are is coordinates 588 minus 1678, so I just have to divide by 8, because each block is 8 blocks in a nether, so it'd be 74 minus 210. Let's see here. You need to go roughly in that direction. Let's start by going this way because it might save me some time. Go through terrain I've already covered. Alright, now dig this way to 74. Right. Right there. That's the spot where I need to build the portal. Okay. Now, if I did this right, this will put me right to the portal that I built where the geodes are at. Let's see if it worked. We're there. Perfect. It worked. Okay. Now, I might want to dress this up a little bit, make it a little more fancy. I will deal with that later. For now, I'm going to have to cart all of my stuff back to my home base and get ready for what I want to do next. And I think what I want to do next is work on doing some things with potions. That'll be fun. And if you made it this far in this video, you must have liked what you saw, so click on the like button. And if you want to see more videos like this, subscribe to my channel. And I'll see you next time for checking out stuff with potions. And I'm on chooses Minecraft, Java versus Bedrock.